Oh wow, there's like a full-on restaurant section here. That's so cool. I didn't even expect it. I have arrived to DaNang as a digital nomad and I can't wait to explore what this city has to offer, both from a digital nomad side and a sightseeing perspective. And over the next 2 days I will be doing exactly that. Hi, if we don't know each other yet, I'm Rita and I travel the world sharing all my impressions and best recommendations here with you. And finally I've made it to the beautiful country of Vietnam. So let's get right into it. Every day in Vietnam can only start with one thing, and that happens to be the best. The first thing that I got today was a takeaway coffee, a Vietnamese one and a very strong one, which is so good. And it was just under £1. I love it. It's the best coffee, honestly. DaNang is located perfectly just next to the beach, making it a perfect spot to spend your day right there. The master plan for today is to spend it on the beach while working with a view on the sea. And for that I'm going to a beach cafe, which by default is a little bit more expensive just because it's more touristic of an area on the beach. It is still pretty affordable and for me that is the perfect location to work from, and a very realistic one. But first things first, breakfast. For breakfast, we came to a beach club where we've already been to yesterday, so we know that the seating options are good here. It has a good view and an overall good vibe. The Wi-Fi is okay, it's not perfect, but it works for us. And then the breakfast options are small, but kind of hearty. So we have eggs and sausages and bacon, very Western. Definitely not a local Vietnamese breakfast place, but it is mainly for the working opportunity from here why we came here for. And I got the beef sourdough toast, which is a bit random for me for breakfast, but let's see how it is. Let's give it a taste test. Definitely very hearty. It doesn't have much unique flavor to it, it's just a sourdough toast with beef and cheese. But again, it will definitely keep me full for the price that it is. Time to set up for the day. Luckily, I have everything I need with me. I'm gonna start here on the sofas, and then we might move over to a more serious working station. Okie, all set and ready to go. The nicest thing about working from a coffee house at the beach rather than, for example, in a co-working space somewhere in the city is that your walking break can be on the water, dipping your feet into the ocean. And I don't know if there can be a better walking break. That is so nice. But while the weather has been on the warmer side, the water temperature hasn't. In theory, you could even have a swim here during your work break, which is not bad at all. And all this walking and working makes one thing for sure, and that is bringing the hunger up. Luckily, the same beach bar also has a lunch menu. For a working day, that is ideal because I can just settle in one location while knowing the Wi-Fi stability and overall working vibe conditions. My lunch has arrived, which looks like it is more on the extravaganza side, but I feel like it's pretty affordable for what it is. I got some crab and then a mango salad on the side. I'm quite hungry as well, so that will fill me up. And the good thing about this cafe is where we're at is that the pictures in the menu, they actually look exactly like the pictures, like the food that arrives for you. Too full after this meal, and now I'm gonna get back to working. Now I'm feeling quite fresh and ready to get started. And after another good few hours, it's time to head back to the hotel. But the magic that happens to this beach area is that it transforms to a party beach in the evening hours, which can be quite a nice transition. The working day has finished. We have left the beach and went to the city for dinner. And we came to a restaurant where we actually already ate yesterday. And it was so good that we came back today. In fact, the Google reviews of this place are also really good. Oh, thank you so much. First thing already arrived, which is my big coconut. Thank you. And otherwise, the menu is very descriptive with lots of pictures and very helpful waitresses that explain if you have any kind of intolerances to find you a suitable meal. And I went for fish with rice and some veggies. And there it was, my delicious and super affordable and healthy dinner. To be honest, the Vietnamese cuisine is so healthy. I regularly have fresh fish, some vegetables that are kind of stewed rather than deep fried. and some rice. Our bill has arrived and it is 236,000. I'm still amazed by these huge numbers every time, but converted to pounds, it's roughly 7.6, so very affordable for a meal for two that is healthy. After dinner, we decided to walk through the streets and just see what we encounter, and what we found is a temple with red LED lights shining there, really pretty. And on the other side, I'm not sure what it is. It looks religious to me, but I don't want to say something that I don't know what it is. But it does look religious to me, and also shines in LED colors. There are several beautiful pagodas and temples across DaNang. Some of them are absolutely breathtaking, but more about that later. For now, let's continue on with the evening. But since today is all about being a digital nomad, I'm actually heading to a supermarket as my evening activity. Shopping for our little kitchen that we have in the hotel. So my goal is some oats, milk and bananas for porridge in the morning, so we can start with a nice breakfast. Okay, milk. Fresh milk. Let's see if I can find some oats. Oats. I love local supermarkets. I feel like I can really see what is the local cuisine like, what do people buy, like beyond the restaurants. Really like it. Found the oats. Breakfast is saved. Oats and milk. Now we just need bananas. We found breakfast supplies. We have bananas, milk and oats. With all that, we are heading back to our accommodation, which I'll show you as well, and you can book it with the link down below in my description box. To your daily costs also comes your accommodation, and here it depends on you and what you're taking. We have a little studio room which works perfectly for us. There is a big, very comfy bed. Then we have a kitchen / working desk area. A balcony as well, no view though, so we are not really using it too much. And then a kitchen area. Here we have a full-on sink and a hob, so we could cook here, and a tiny little fridge. And we have a bathroom shower situation here as well, so all that we need. With that, the day comes to an end. Good morning, I just woke up and it's time to set up that porridge so it can start cooking while I get this ready. Pot. Function. Oh, something is making noises. 12,000, that is a lot. 14, 16. Let's make 14,000, that's a random measurement. Okay, milk. A little bit of water. And oats. One. And now it's time to stir that and stir that and stir that. Let's see. The porridge seems to be ready, and in the meantime, a coffee also magically appeared here. Condensed milk on the bottom and strong Vietnamese coffee on the top. So hopefully the porridge doesn't disappoint either for our breakfast. Let's try.
Cheers. Not bad.
Fueled, it is time to head back to work. For me, it is to the beach bar, but there are multiple co-working spaces across DaNang. I prefer though to sit these days on the beach just because I can't get enough of it. I will also have some lunch, coffee, play with some neighboring kids and then head out to the city. It is time to explore. For that, I jumped right into a busy local market. My first activity in DaNang is of course a very authentic one. Wow, this is so amazing here. I'm so excited to be in a local market. Oh my lord. Gosh, I love it. This is so fun. Con Market, which I'm probably mispronouncing, is a bustling market established in the 1940s, known for its extensive array of goods, including clothing, fresh produce, seafood, and local specialties. With over 2,000 stalls, it is a vibrant hub for both shopping and experiencing local culture. Located centrally, the market just makes itself a popular tourist stop.
Love this market. There's like this huge sale in the middle happening, and everything is so loud and fun, and everyone is so smiley here. I absolutely love this place. And then there are these walkways on the left and the right from the middle where you can enter, and there are lots and lots of more shops inside, and it's definitely less people here. Oh, kind of relaxing. Wow. Sandals. I actually do need hiking sandals. I thought I might get something, but I think this is all for men. Let's see if they have something else. Not bad. Thank you. It has no arch support. Arch support is important for me. But otherwise, a nice sandal. If you come without any clothes to Vietnam, or if you're traveling somewhere hot or cold, you can come to one of these markets and like fully get dressed for 20-30 pounds. I would definitely say that this destination is more on the off the beaten path side, because I can't really see other tourists here. Maybe it's just not season, but it definitely gives you like a local idea of the market. Oh wow, there's like a full-on restaurant section here. That's so cool. I didn't even expect it. That's amazing. Opala. Wow. So cool!
But let's head back outside for some more evening explorations of DaNang.
We are now walking kind of in the main street here, the shopping street, and it's so alive with shops where you actually want to enter and you want to see them, with spa places and nail salons, restaurants, coffee houses, literally anything. And I've noticed that many shops have a description in Korean, which means they have lots of Korean tourists here as well. Dinner time! And we came to a Vietnamese restaurant. Wow, it's really nice. Just the interior, look at it. All the art here and the lights, and the menu looks amazing. They have pretty good deals if you come like with a group and you take a full-on menu. The food has arrived and it looks so good. Let's get to testing. First off, a spring roll. It looks so crunchy. Wow, this is delicious. The dough is crunchy, like a baklava dough, but it has meat inside. I got a pancake again. Look at that massive plate, which is literally like double the size of my face. And it's so beautiful. I just love about the Vietnamese cuisine how healthy it is. It's like always so green and colorful. Just feel like you're eating healthy. So I know how to do it. So I'm gonna show off my best skills. You take one of these rice papers and you store them somewhere else. The rest, you take a big green leaf and you take a cucumber and this one and a little bit of veggies, a little bit of this one as well. Everything that you have, basically, take a little bit of everything. And then you take one of these pancakes, which is nicely fried deliciousness, goodness. And then you show off your best wrapping skills, like that. And then you dip this whole beautiful thing into your fish sauce as well as your peanut sauce. Okay, first bite, I have high hopes. Does not disappoint, for sure. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Really full and happy, it was time to move on with our evening to another huge and popular tourist spot, and it is the Dragon Bridge.
On the weekends in DaNang, there is a fire show, and fire is coming out from the mouth from this dragon over here. And all you have to do is stand on the bridge alongside all these people that are waiting for it, and it starts at 9 p.m. every weekend.
The dragon bridge is named after its obvious shape because it displays a huge dragon that spans across the whole bridge and shines in a golden yellow color. In fact, in the evening hours it even changes that color decoration it has. But that is not everything. This dragon actually spits fire, as you can see. Yep, you heard that right. Without a doubt, I can say that I have never been on a bridge that suddenly spits out fire from the mouth of a dragon. It sounds crazy, and it was absolutely crazy to see that with your own eyes. Don't worry though, this dragon show is safe and controlled, and you can see it from multiple places, while being close to the dragon itself as well as from down below the bridge, so you're very far from the fire. And if you know DaNang, then you know how busy it is with motorcycles, so it was quite refreshing to see such a huge piece of street without any motorcycles on it, until the police opened the gates again and all the motorcycles came in the masses. It was quite a sight in itself.
What I didn't know about the fire show is that one, there is so much fire that you actually get the gas kind of splashed on you, so you have to stand a little bit further away, I would recommend. Secondly, after the fire, they splash water from the dragon. That is, I think, kind of to clean up a bit the gas, but maybe also to move the people from the road and then continue the traffic on. But I wasn't prepared for it, and my camera isn't waterproof.
Luckily though, nothing has happened to my camera. And conveniently located just next to the Dragon Bridge is a night market that is full with various street food options and souvenir shopping opportunities. There is so much food available here, from fresh seafood to local specialties, and all for very affordable prices. You can go all in here. But there was one thing that I absolutely did not expect to find here at this open air market.
If you get tired during your shopping time and eating time, there is a full-on massage place in the middle of the market, literally in the middle. And it's one thing if you get a foot massage, but there are some people like undressing and getting a massage. Just as I thought that was a crazy massage place in the middle of the market, there's actually a massive massage place here just next to the main market street. Wow, it goes even on there.
The nicest part about staying at the night market is obviously all the food on the one hand, but on the other hand it is also the chance to look at the Dragon Bridge in the late evening hours. And honestly, the changing colors just make it look even more magical than it already is.
And on the water there are lots of ships, of course with LED lights shining, that are going through the river here. And you can even book a ticket to be on it. And I think seeing the fire show from the boat could also be a special activity. But walking here on the promenade, I have to say that probably being here on the bottom is way nicer for the fire show than being up and close to the dragon.
With that, my first 2 days in DaNang are coming to an end, which I have spent partially as a digital nomad, working away, which DaNang is all about. And I have started exploring this city. I am saying I've started exploring it because there is so much more to explore in DaNang and in Vietnam. So make sure to subscribe to not miss out on all the episodes to come. In the next episode, I will be heading over to the Bana Hills, which is the place where you can find this famous bridge that you have probably already seen. And I cannot wait to show it to you and so much more of the Bana Hills. And I will see you in my next episode, hopefully. Bye!